Here's your Tee to Green Pro Tip.
It's time for the Pro Tip of the Week, brought to you by the Wisconsin PGA. I got my good friend Zach with me, and he's going to go over a couple of the putting grips that you can use. But know this, folks, from 8 feet on the PGA Tour, they miss more than half. 8 feet. I want you to go to a green someday, walk off 8 feet, and start to putt and say to yourself, you got to be kidding me. They make less than 50%, and it's true, isn't it?
It is.
But some of the things that can help you are how to hold it. Let's go over a couple of them, Zach. So let's start with the basic ones, kind of the first conventional ones. So let's take a look at that one.
Conventional grip would just be for a right-hander, left hand above the right hand, kind of similar to how you would normally hold a golf club if you're a right-hander. You can choose to overlap your fingers. Some people interlock. Doesn't really matter, but any conventional grip is just one where the left hand for right-handed golfer is on top.
Now let's get into the next one, probably the cross-handed.
Yep, another very popular grip. It's pretty much the same thing. You just switch your hands and you kind of overlap the fingers on the backside. And a lot of people use this one to help feel the left hand going towards the hole and holding the face more square.
I think a lot of girls use it because they really think that Jordan Spieth is good looking and they know that he uses it all the time. Let's get into some of the newer ones we're seeing out there, some of the unconventional ones.
Yeah, so popular one that's come up recently is the claw, kind of made famous early 2000s or so by Chris DeMarco. So you get in there for a righty, left hand goes on normally, but then the right hand is going to come down and kind of go over the club this way. Become very popular lately. A lot of people think it stabilizes the face and really takes the right hand out of it. Just use the left hand.
And the last one, which I think I've seen you use a couple times.
Yeah, I have. The last one would be the pencil grip, which is very similar to the claw. It's the one that we just watched Sergio Garcia win the Masters using. Also become very popular. Left hand, same spot, except this time we're just going to take the fingers and run them down the right side of the shaft.
So you can see lots of different grips, lots of different ways to hold this putter. You saw before lots of different putters to choose from. So don't think you're a bad putter. You're not going to make any from outside of 8 feet. And if you do, it's kind of lucky. You saw the different grips that you can use. Experiment with all of them. And I promise you, you might find one that helps you make a few more putts. And that is a tip from the pro, brought to you by the Wisconsin PGA.